Damn, rip that guy. No head. Pause. No head. Like the whole like no chipotle sauce meme. All right, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? It's your boy Thydren, bringing you another The Outer Worlds. I was messing around. That's why I'm a little late. I was messing around with reading quests and was trying to make sure. Debating, since I put this perk on Felix, you know, the 50% damage weapon. I've upgraded his weapon to the max that I can get it to, so 571. And then I tried to do the same thing for Parvati. I always mix up her name. And I'm broke. As you can see, I'm at 945. I also upgraded Felix's armor. It looks all cool now. So melee weapon skills +5, and then his helmet is 5% melee damage. And I need to get better stuff for Parvati for sure. Definitely not. I mean, this is awesome for the plus, you know, the one-handed melee, but I need to level it up. But yeah, that's basically what I was doing. So yeah, we're just gonna go straight to seeing if we can open that door for Zora. She says that it's probably for that radio place that she wants. Go here. We'll just fast travel there. But yeah, guys, happy Friday, by the way. Happy freaking Friday. Hopefully you guys have some plans. If not, hey, rotting in bed is totally fine too. I've done my share of that. Sometimes you just want to just chill. You can catch up on some like anime. Oh, I've never been here. Interesting. Oh, dude, yeah, Felix is freaking OP. Look at that, 390. I need to see what Parvati is doing in terms of damage. Yeah, I definitely need a. I need to level her up, but Felix is doing some pretty freaking crazy damage now. Yeah, so he's fully meleeed out. He shouldn't be pulling out his weapon. Loot time. You guys already know your boy is a loot goblin. I think I'm done all I could do here. See what this terminal does. We're gonna enter the code. Unauthorized entry into the records room will result in an immediate reassignment. We're gonna exit that. Here we are. Oh, someone's already dead in there. Sublight Thug. Oh, and I got a freaking eye patch. Sneak attack damage +10. We're not very sneaky. We could be, but meh. We're gonna loot everything though, and then we'll interact with that terminal and see what the heck what this room is. Oh, I picked up something. Oops.
All in the wrist.
Yeah, looting's all in the wrist for sure. Messages. Tunnels are in, cables are laid. Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting on signal confirmation from the outpost. This whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought masks. I'm sure I heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Okay, we'll explore that. Something's living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place ain't gonna be safe for our cable guys. I wonder if the mantisaurs were the ones that were living under and they rose up. They disturbed it. So, but I'm curious to see where that interest is at. So we'll see if I can find it. We've got signal from Amber Heights, Stellar Bay, and Cascadia. Still waiting on word from Bayside, Terrence, and Aurora Ridge. I ought to note that I was right about those caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of hell. I don't know. A big thing with claws. So I wonder if it rose. I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell off this rock. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Walkowitz, has perished due to a workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in the Devil's Peak Caverns. It should be further noted that Mr. Walkowitz's complaints regarding the dangers of this Terra 1 wildlife has been redacted. Oh, so he was right, and they're trying to cover their ass. This notice issued on January 12th, 2343 serves as the public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife as well as the instability of its natural flora for use in human consumption. The Halcyon Holdings corporate board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1 after an evacuation period of no more than 6 months. Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision, any corporate operating on Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment as defined in Halcyon Code 22.1, which we know there's no corporates here. Well, actually, no, we might, right? So, Sanjar thinks that there's a corporate still working and we still have to do that quest. So we'll figure that out. Manual log entry. Gonna die for this damn fool, Aaron. I know it. He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend, but those suited morons up and spent it all for us. Books and bases and pretty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. Look at us now. Of all the closets to coop up in and look our wounds, we had to choose the one that's set to lock itself up. I feel like a marauder digging out at the walls like this, but we gotta get out before we starve. It ain't possible, but Nelson over there's trying to keep our spirits up, and I don't got the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Bryant fella. Eyes bigger than his fucking stomach. Damn, so they were trapped in here. Okay, so where is that place? The abandoned safe house. That's the sewer. Can I jump here? No. What would the caverns be, I guess? We'll go to that abandoned safe house. Did level up too. Shoot. I don't know what to get. Don't know what to get. We'll go more persuade. We'll go to 60 there. And then 60, everything's at 60 right now. More lockpicks. Oh, I didn't get a perk. I guess I didn't. Shit. I'm hearing snarls.
Getting started.
Obviously, this is in a cave. Very curious to where that cave's at. I wonder if it's that over there. But first, we see some marauders. We're gonna go say hello to them. Bruh. Bruh.
Waiting for this.
Damn, dude. My aiming. My aiming. Right. Okay, so we've been here before. This is where Ash told us to go through. So some marauders were using it as a place to hang out. I wonder if that's the caverns. Oh shit. Okay, we're good. I was like, damn it. I'm gonna fall and it's gonna break. Fast travel location discovered. Ooh, we found some caverns. Okay, okay. What the hell are we gonna find in here? Wow, this is like my first dungeon. Dude, I'm doing so much more than my first playthrough back in when this game actually like came out. Holy shit. I've been missing so much. Like I didn't talk to a bunch of NPCs, so I didn't get a bunch of
Out of my way.
That's the last of them.
So yeah, I'm hoping like since if you guys are watching, right? I'm hoping like when you guys did your playthrough, right? You guys are like, "Oh, I didn't know you can do that." That's one of my main things I will like
Can't keep us out.
for you guys to take away, I guess. It's like, "Oh, I didn't know you can do that," or "Oh, I didn't explore that." And then we're just exploring it together.
Nice work.
And then we're just exploring it together. We can have like a discussion down in the comments. We do a bunch of stuff. Oh shit, that shit's doing a breakdance? It is a bit weird. I hope I'm exploring everything that I can. We've got some marauders.
Great work.
I wonder if those were the people, part of the people that put that journal entry. Damn, rip that guy. No head. Pause. No head. Like the whole like no chipotle sauce meme. I mean, this guy made it further than the rest. I'm hoping us doing this is gonna help the iconoclasts in the future, right? If they do decide to use that radio tower. I need to repair my weapon. So I'm hoping that we're doing two birds, one stone type thing. Plus, I'm just curious, like, Omega.
You want some of this?
Here goes nothing.
Fire over here.
Quest added. We got some residents down here? What the heck were the residents doing here? Corporate commander. We picked up something. I need to stop doing that. I literally told myself to. I need to start reading what I pick up. There's a guy over here. Like, what are you doing? I'm over encumbered. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. 480. 629. A shovel. Improvised weapon. 29. 576. 200 out of that. Don't plan on doing dodge. No medical. Though that would be good for Ellie, but I haven't used Ellie in a while. This would probably be good, maybe. We'll keep that, I guess. Should keep that lockpick because you never know when you need +5. Lockpick. Rid of that. Dialogue, which is good. But mine's better. Dodge. Behind it, I'll keep. Oh, your defense. Okay, we're good. Let's talk to this person.
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah.
Have
there's
we?
her torso, and that'll be her legs over yonder.
Okay, never mind.
I'm
I was like,
Berthold.
have I?
Oh. Oh, my law, he's right. I thought they had to be cysty pig parts or otherwise... Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Whoa, away from the boots if you don't mind.
What are you doing here?
Killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns.
Yeah.
I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger, and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
Why the hell are you gonna...
Meet me at the camp, and try not to get shot on approach.
Who is Constance? Alright, you know what? We're not gonna ask questions. Alright. We haven't gone this way. That was crazy. He's like, that's against corporate policy for helping a dude out. That's crazy.
Don't mess with the best.
Oh, hello. Marauder.
Here we go.
I guess that's what that guy was looking for. Well, I did his job for him. Oh, is that it though? There's a forklift right there. Okay, I guess that's it. I was kind of hoping for some sort of like, I don't know, like an exit. No, it's... Oh, here's the exit. Okay. That was cool. It was like a little dungeon. I love stuff like this. I definitely need to do a Skyrim run. Oh, here's that post that guy was talking about, right?
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Okay.
If you're living up in a tower on a place called Devil's Peak, You might be some type of serial villain.
I wonder how they punch a signal through the gas giant's magnetic field. Can't be easy.
Okay.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
I think that saves one of your people back there. No.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear. But I
What?
would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders.
Perfect. I'm going straight there. Shouldn't you be doing something about that? It's your job to protect this, the station.
Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. And that's guarding these big old Devil's Peak horns.
What are you waiting for? Help me kill these marauders.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more. But the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties. You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
How do I find the other C3s? I need to go there, right? Maybe we're gonna get a reward?
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there.
All right. So what is this? I gotta return to Sora, but I'm very interested in the C3s. Should have gotten a... Am I missing something? All right. So where's that archway? Can I just run in there? Can I just say screw it and run in there? I'm not gonna get attacked, right? Well, other than attacked by the marauders.
Here we go!
Freaking ow.
That's the last of him.
All right. That was easy. I was expecting them to be a little harder, but can't complain. Oh, there's Joel. She's probably gonna say something that I violated the law, right?
Damn, but I like the way you fight, stranger. Wish we could join you, but I got orders to stay put.
But you're leaving your orders to follow me. I mean, all right. I'm so confused, but whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and loot all these guys as best as I can. I'm probably gonna miss a few, maybe. Okay. Okay, let's go up there. There's a part that I haven't even gone up there. I need to go to the second story. Here we are. Before I go in, I'm just gonna loot the outside. All right, let's go inside. There's probably going to be a lot more marauders in there, right? Makes sense. Yep. There is.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Here we go!
Nobody messes with you, boss! Ha! Woo! We all in one piece?
I like the idea that having them both, and this is probably gonna tie into the whole like the Outer Worlds like lore, right? Is having them both as melees. I'm making them be like my bullet sponges, so I can just finish them off like at a safe distance. I know, very, very the Outer Worlds lore, right? Can I open this? I could open this. Give me that loot. Loot, 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 loot. Oh, what's this? Barb. The new environmental controls terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations, your new message corporate about it. You get to manage it. Consider this your official notice to hide its access key card deep in the bottom of a drawer somewhere, preferably within the archives or in one of the station's other popular sections, because I sure as hell will not allow our station's efficiency scores to plummet due to a pointless safety feature. Don't even think about testing the system out. The emergency sirens will make your ears bleed. And if you accidentally trigger the fire suppression system, it can suck the air from that room faster than the station's last performance review. Val. Okay. So, interesting. Just, I'll find it accidentally. That key card that they're talking about.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom.
No. I don't wanna. I will loot and then I'll face it. That's the intercom I need to interact with. I could lockpick it.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder?
I'm looking for an information broker.
Nice and coherent. Good. Take it you're not with the Marauders, then. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle,
Oops.
it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker.
Well, shit. I did not expect this. I guess I accidentally started the main story, and I didn't even get to have to talk to Nokia. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if she's gonna be important later on, or if it's just one of those like she guides me. We get in here, but I mean, hey, this is a new experience for me. So let's just go with it. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker. Why me?
You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
How many Marauders broke into the station? What's in it for me?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
What's in it for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask me about in person.
I guess about
I'm safe.
the hope, right? All right.
Done.
Oh, there was nothing here. I was expecting him to be over here, and then he'd be pissed off that I opened the door. Well, that's gonna be in my botched, huh? I guess not. Phoenix contacted the broker through a well-known monarch big game hunter named Nyoka. She frequents the yacht club in Stellar Bay, so look for her there. Traveling overland to Stellar Bay from Cascadia is dangerous. If you rethink your decision, you can still purchase a nav key from... Right. Dude, I'm doing it so weird, but okay. All right, so how do I get to where I need to go?
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Oh, to my right, but... All right, here, let me... Right here. So this is the elevator. What? No elevator music?
That'll learn it.
That's the last of them.
All right. What's in here? That's to go out. Don't want to do that. What's in here? Remember, we want to make sure that we're looting all the drawers, all that stuff, because we might find a key card. All right, terminal controls, deploy fire suppressions systems in main hall. Do we want to do all that? I don't know. I don't want to have it so we accidentally do what we did with the freaking gas, where we we cut our way to interact with somebody that we needed to interact with to further progress the quest. We'll keep going.
Best there ever was.
Let me repair my stuff real quick. And then I think we're good.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Here we are. Flamethrower. I'm gonna loot everything and everything. Shoot. 960. Fine. I love how I'll have a whole bunch of weapon repair compared to my armor. I can tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Dialogue skills is good. I'll keep that. I don't think I need that anymore. Plus 15 freaking. Engineering, though, is nice. But the minus, I don't like. Okay. Guess let's talk to this guy.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One
2,500.
hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why you ventured here at all. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
I told you I'm looking for a certain information broker. You're not an easy man to reach, broker. You know why I'm here. Can we continue our conversation from the intercom now? We'll just go with one.
Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you.
Okay.
He's the only
He
one
knows.
sane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
Pibbin?
Have you seen Doc Wells? The guy's ancient. You take any more time and he's liable to croak.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
Why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
Right.
Luckily, however, the Iconoclasts have now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Maybe, I mean, I would.
Then you've my impressed gratitude. Still, we need to get MSI off the airwaves. I will leave the means to that particular end under your discretion.
So we kick them off.
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Can't we cut them off from inside the station? We're in Stellar Bay. Tell me more about MSI and the Iconoclasts. We'll go with number one.
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Sanjar and MSI to stop transmitting on their end.
We're in Stellar Bay.
My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies. I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
You know what? Tell me more about the MSI and the... maybe he has some information that we don't know.
Graham and his iconoclasts believe anarchy is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it, as he's taking strides to corporatize Stellar Bay.
Okay, well, never mind. Never mind, we already knew that. I'll talk some sense into them.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
You're an info broker. Why is that? What's that?
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free.
Oh, shit.
We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will.
Let's talk about the board.
There are so many members. Do specify.
Shit. Got any compromising information on the chairman?
If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared.
Ooh, the
MSI's
juicy one.
ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
So the chairman demonizes Monarch rather than welcome it back into the fold.
Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me.
I want to ask you about something else.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
I'm curious about MSI and the Iconoclasts.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
I could use some dirt on Sanjar.
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. What do you mean?
I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1, once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night.
Interesting. All right, well, let's learn more about Graham and his dark secrets.
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and
from the
family
massacre.
he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
What's the story between...
You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch.
No, they didn't.
Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
So MSI would have to stay behind while the other corporations left. So you're the glue that brought them together. And there was nothing in it for you, huh?
Even then, I plied my trade as an information broker, albeit in a smaller capacity. Of course, I demanded an exchange for the data. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
Why did the partnership fall apart?
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray.
Want to ask you about something else?
Luckily for you, I am a veritable...
What can you tell me about Phineas?
Not much, admittedly.
You must know something.
Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean.
Which we didn't even use.
Outside of that, well, that's a Raptidon of another color.
I'm listening.
I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
Okay. I want to ask you about
Luckily
something
for you.
else. Have you received any broadcasts from Earth?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
What does that even mean? Alright, that's enough gossip for now.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
I'd like to secure some information.
I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange.
Okay, never mind.
Be a doll and shoot any marauders you spot on the way down.
Let's...
Great work.
For free? Gimme. What's this? You can begin broadcasting. To go live, please ask your producer to initiate broadcasting. Do not begin broadcasting without the supervision of the senior producer. Thank you, Val. And now a message from our sponsors. Priority transmission log. The station's primarily band is presently oversaturated with continued transmission from sister settlements. Off-world signals are unable to be isolated for recording. Ember Heights data is iconoclast in origin. Graham is behind it. Must speak with him. Solar Bay broadcaster coded gibberish could potentially used to blackmail. Sanjar has his signature all over it. Personal files. Dare I say the future is looking bright. Indeed, I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary of the broadcast room. Sanjar and Graham are living up to their promises and have not interfered with initial broadcast. The deal is holding, and I believe I can make a life here. Had a near miss the other day, nearly ended up with the board on my trail. We will mark that trail firmly in the failure category. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best methods. I have found thus far that the most reliable method for evading detection within the limited frequency of Monarch's off-world transmissions involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on several unused frequencies. My information gathering associates now know to filter out the sounds in the vocal range and turn isolating the embedded data. And the board's authorities are none the wiser. Playing hazard has never been so thrilling, nor high stakes. Fucks it all. Those imbecile children and their hatred of each other. Sandra and Graham have oversaturated my key bands. They'll take down each other all right, and me right alongside them. I should have never invited them to play. But what to do about it now? What to do, indeed. I'm gonna save. I want to see what happens if I press broadcast. Don't even try to pretend you're unaware that broadcasting is currently locked down. Please return to milling about the break room and laminating that internship in corporate operation you never finished, or to override the lock on recording. Simply enter your admin password and in the command line. Oh, you can't? Maybe you shouldn't. Should have been nicer to Val. Okay, well, that didn't do anything. Well, that didn't do anything. All right, so we got to talk to Sanjar. But first, can I do anything with that C3 person? Can I loot everything up here? What happens if I use it? I don't know. I don't know what that does. Okay, let's go down. Oh, there she is. What is she doing?
Only good marauder is a dead or dying one. Slick work in there.
Hudson.
All's quiet again. Thanks for the easy payday, stranger. Maybe C3 ought to hire you.
Okay, well, I just did their job for them, I guess. All right, so this is a bunch of stuff. Holy shit. The worker can't deliver the location of the chemicals until you stop the iconoclast and MSI transmissions that are interfering with use of the tower. Sandra leads MSI out of Stellar Bay, and Graham leads the iconoclast out of the Amber Heights. Earning their favor might convince them to stop transmitting Bolt with his name, which I've already done accidentally. Errors on scene. I think I have the quest. The commuter. I think I've already done it. Pray Pay for the printer, which I've already done. You were able to put a stop to the iconoclast transmissions. Oh, so I'm done with this one. I just need to stop MSI from doing that. Okay. Okay. Guess I can do this, because that would help Sanjar. I don't know who to even help out, I guess. I think I might help out Graham. I gotta pick between the two lesser evils. I don't know. I hope I'm picking right. I haven't even been in here. There's a whole new world, whole new city for me.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Tell me about the amenities.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Where am I? What is this place?
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
No. No.
Man, oh man, it has been a blue moon since I had to break out the Hookem-spiel. Allow me to paint a picture in your mind.
Do it.
A parcel of pure paradise nestled beneath a waterfall within a mountain. We've got activities of leisure. We got proclivities for vice. We got booze and bets and non-communal beds. Sublight owned and run, so you know you're safe while you're breaking the laws. Check in at the saloon to start spending.
Is this like some sort of like Vegas?
Oh, well, this is certainly a town, I think.
Right?
We gotta make for the bar. Play a couple rounds, crack a couple heads. You know, socialize.
Crack a couple heads. Sublight. Talk to Nelson.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
That's awfully kind of you, mister.
Adept looking, huh? This guy taking a snipe at your looks?
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is...
Yeah, beat him up, Felix.
Rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor.
Insults me and then wants a favor.
Surefire scheme. Wink, wink.
Flowery will get you. Flowery will get you everywhere. Do go on. Cross your arms. This ought to be good.
Oh, I enjoy a good challenge. I'll get right to it then. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
That's a stroke of sheer brilliance. I guess we pocket the half you save.
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Alright, make it 35 plus a sample of the goods, and you got a wheel. What? What did I say? A wheel? You got a deal. Wink.
35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Margellans, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not half a percent more. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Not sure what I got. We're now partaking in a drug empire, I guess. Oh, guy.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here?
You were standing. Yeah, you don't look like you're walking.
Physically, you mean? In my mind, I have traveled galaxies. Well, it is of no consequence, I assure you. I shall embark shortly with my legs.
To where?
I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit to Tartarus, so long as it's under the shield of my fantastical imagination.
Carry on then, my bad, bro. Yeah, do your thing. I'll see you over there. Covered. What's in here?
No problem.
Put you guys outside. I'm gonna be looting.
On my way.
Let's sell some stuff, yeah. Hell yeah. I guess I should start selling some weapons, right? I desperately need to get my money back. Yo, what up, Peplo? How you doing, man? We playing the Outer Worlds now. We went from multiplayer and now we're playing single player games. Less stressful, you know? And sell the junk. Hell yeah, 131 out of 230. I'll take it. So essentially, I like to just walk around and see if anybody has a name. So like the Chet. So he's got to have dialogue.
No, but thank you. I'm quite all right as I am.
What? I didn't even offer anything. What? Like, wait, what?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening.
You haven't seen me online in forever. I stream a lot, I think. I stream Monday through Friday. I mean, don't get me wrong. I take some time off, you know. But yeah, I've been playing. But in terms of like online gaming, yeah, I haven't been online gaming. I normally do that off stream, for sure. If that's what you're saying. You're seriously, man. What's your deal?
Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram.
Where can I find Catherine?
Can't fathom why you'd go searching her out. But it's your neck on the noose. I was told she runs the saloon.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll leave that guy alone. Clearly, he wants his time alone. Can't go in that building. Can't go in that one. It could go in that one, and I could go in that one.
You seen Arthur today?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd stream 5 p.m. Pacific time to 7 p.m. Pacific time. So I only stream for 2 hours. Sometimes even less. So like an hour 30 at most. Hopefully no one can see me, but I'm gonna steal this necklace. Any clipboards, anything? Take some of that. And then I guess I'll leave these because everyone's gonna be able to see. The sublight, dry goods, and sundry. Wait, first let's go here. Yeah, anything new, Haplo?
I'm going.
Here, I'll move you guys out so I can. I don't want them to accidentally open the door while I'm looting. I think that's it. What's this? Report. I can't believe I'm still stuck in this law-forsaken town, but at least I think I may have finally found a spot with promise. Down The tunnel on the riverbank outside of town produced 1 nugget and 2 teeth. I wonder if I can find a dentist who'd pay something for the teeth. Painley. The Emptied Man. Dude, I'm just completing missions by accident.
On my way.
But yeah, Haplo, you can. I have a YouTube channel, that you can take a look at if you want. It's just a bunch of VODs. Like once I'm done with this one, I put it on YouTube. So you can see like all the games that I've been playing. I played The Last of Us. I played Oblivion. I played Cyberpunk. I have a lot of games that you can just see me play. You can laugh at all the mistakes I've done because I've done lots of mistakes. Duncan Ellie.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold free. Was that 75% mold free? No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
All right, but you know what? Let's deal. Why not? Let's see what you got. What you got? Not much stuff that I would want. Oh, what's this? Personal data pad of a sublight contractor. On job, their aggressively non-sentimental teammates sell all their possessions to maximize profits. This could explain why most sublight contractors tend to work alone. Damn. Down on their luck, smugglers will often purchase old data pads in the hope of finding clues to a forgotten cache of goods they can sell. Shoot. Data pad contains a personal journal of Mercer Cole, a low-level sublight contractor. Most entries pertain to slagging his teammates or complaining about his shit for pay contracts. Last entry reads, I'll look at help second. Oh, I guess I could. I haven't even thought of that. I think I just did the bare minimum, just like my YouTube link underneath my thing. Less than 20 minutes. Oh yeah, and then all my videos are like an hour minimum, and like the most is like 2 hours and 10 minutes. But I mean, congrats on the court stuff, I guess. Sort of. Hopefully that gets sped up and you can have, you know, your free time back. I'm sure that sucks. But yeah, hopefully everything's good, man. Yeah, we haven't talked in a very long time. I can't believe we found fucking Alva Vitae gas in a hibernated Rizzo lab out in the dust back. Yeah, whatever it's spelled, it's worth a shit ton. Who the fuck used that to make candy? Looks like old Jerty's punch is gonna prove out. Not that I'll ever tell her so. The way she goes primal at the slightest hint of criticism. Too much product for us to transport. Gonna need a ship to smuggle this off-world. Probably need Lila. I feel like I know this name. To send a team. Oh right, she's the I guess the CEO of Sublight. To send a team. No way Miss Malin can handle this job out of Fallbrook. Been working on Remy, plying him with the pale kale ale he likes. Figure if I get him nice and sloshed, he'll tell me the password into the place. Did some exploring while he and Jerty were testing the Olawiti gas. Found an old elevator shaft at Labco, modded into a hidey spot for some dandified weapon. That thing's probably worth enough to make me a right top runger after I go back for it. Old Mercer's getting himself to his Saintium. You can bet on it. Can't let Remy or Gertie find out about it. Go awful burn and demand and I split the profits. Remy, he'd send me to the boneyard and keep it for himself. I wonder if he found out what happened and then they killed the guy. Damn, rip that guy. The screen is cracked and most of the keys are non-functional, fused together from plasma damage. All but a few entries are unreadable. Of those remaining, only snippets can be viewed. Orbital Subur, you are reassigned effective. You must report to site safety commander Sanders by 1600 HST. Transport provided by non-corporate contractor reliable. Proceed overland to research East Town. Destination Fallbrook. What kind of shithole facility is this? I'm never accepting a promotion again unless it comes with a glided. Beastly keeps losing her damned key card. Expects me to find it for her. Not for her fucking Swain. At least Powell is easy on the eyes. Shit ramped. Fucking alarm went off again before I got a chance to try the weapon. Seen anything like it. Itch Chastity used it for a damn prank. Now Sanders is gonna lock it up and I'll never. Perfect for crowd control. Easy to maintain order in the townships once they get their hands on blue. What? I was hoping for like missions, I guess. Oh. Okay. Well, so all those that I picked up were for their science weapons. Right. Shoot.
No refunds, no exchanges, no returns. And no whining about it either. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Okay. Who's the top dog in these parts?
Town sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
A town built in the side of a mountain. You don't see one of those every day.
Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us.
Yeah, right. Pretty good for what? I think this game was out in 2019. Yeah, not bad. I know there were some complaints when this game came out. The graphics weren't that great, but no, I love them. Timeless. But now that you mention it, from who? Mark is Lawless Land, right? This is like Vegas, sort of.
We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye?
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Oh, no, I don't think you're telling me the whole story. Yeah, let's see if we can find out the whole story.
It might be that you're right. But I got no reason to trust you with the truth, now do I? Maybe if you were a better friend to Sublight. Ask me again if you're standing with Sublight and proves, and I'll feel more obliged to answer.
Ah, boo. I'm probably gonna forget. I should go back to the Groundbreaker so I can get some so I can get that that freaking quest that she has. I'm not gonna loot. I'm pretty sure that guy's gonna just come out. Cool. I almost want to do that so I can get better standing with Sublight. I think let's see what my reputation is with them. It's neutral. Damn. Yeah, I've been lacking on going back to ground what is it? Groundbreaker? I don't know. Yeah, Groundbreaker. Sublight. Maybe she has quests for me?
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance.
Hell yeah, health insurance in
I'm
space.
obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Duly noted.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment.
Buy one, get one.
Buy one, get one half off.
Why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Why?
Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can... what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
So you're dodging the authorities.
We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks,
The way they
fines,
spin
and rent
these-
in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity. Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction.
All right, what else can you tell me about your insurance policies?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Who gets their eyebrows insured?
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
Who would get an outrageous statement insured?
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
Ah, okay, so it's like slander. Disastrous marriages?
Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
Jeez. All right, well, that's all I needed to know.
One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
That's all for now. Damn, freaking insurance. Do everything. Okay. Down here, let's see what's upstairs. I'm gonna save just in case.
Gosh, that's clever.
What? Is it a friendly sentry? Is it friendly? I can't tell. All right. I entered into a gentleman's wager with several chaps at Billingsley's regarding the nature and composition of the Spacer's Choice project term mac and cheese. I was quite certain the product did contain actual tarmac, and my companions wagered that it surely did not. Lo and behold, investigation into the matter revealed that I had been the victim of a gross misunderstanding. Yet how was I to know what manner of fare common factory workers eat? And how could Spacer's Choice be so irresponsible as to advertise that its product contains tarmac when it clearly does not? The damage to my reputation has been most grievous. I find myself unable to return to my previous haunts for fear of stares and chuckles that will follow. My honor as a gentleman has been called into question, as has the nature of my relationships with livestock. Resolution denied. Improper form work. Claimant forgot to say the magic word. What the heck's the magic word? Claim loss of one fingers. I've been an assistant saw operator with C&P for 5 years. Most of the blade guards broke last year and management never replaced them. I lost my left ring finger last week as a result. Resolution denied. Eligible damage. Claimant is right-handed as the magnitude of this loss is minimal. Updated claim, lost 3 fingers. The saw was working, came loose yesterday, and count of C&P skipping maintenance checks. The accident took fingers from my right hand and another from my left. I was going to try to read it as it did, but you know what? That's just hard. Resolution denied. Self-disqualification. Claimant was missing a finger from a previous incident and should not have been operating sharp machinery. Updated claim lost 4 fingers. This is what? Can you guys read this? yeah, and claim. So resolution denied. Claim unintelligible. Unintelligible. I probably butchered that too. Damn, dude. Okay, I was gonna say, are these all denies? Claim lost 1 worker. Assistant saw operator 16J, part right F, lost several digits due to carelessness and negligence. He failed to heed prominently posted warnings about the state of our safety equipment, and her resultant injuries have deceased our factory's productivity and led to multiple stress headaches for management as we've struggled to reshuffle worker schedules around 16J approved. So it looks like they just care about, well, the corporations. Okay. Right. That's where we needed. That's where we came from. But now let's go in here. Hospitality. Actually, we need to go in here. So this is where Catherine's at. I guess we'll go to that one last. We'll just keep exploring. Anybody? Nobody with a name so far. It's locked.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be
fancier.
Oh, okay. There's a person there. I was gonna loot, but the person there, scary. All right, Jocelyn.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no.
Why would we have spoken before?
Most of the freshies spend their first day in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet.
It seems like, yeah, it seems it's your lucky day.
Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew.
Close call?
You heard that right. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them Raptidons, then Marauders, and then that Manta Queen alive. To outrun him, I had to ditch my bag. All the bit cards from my winnings were weighing it down. A shame, cause it was my favorite gun tote.
Damn. How'd you wind up in Fallbrook?
Well, Captain Criley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot.
Which crew did you say you were stationed with?
You wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all.
Any survival tips?
Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak.
Oh, we came from
Bigger
there.
beasties tend to roam the slopes there. Mid-morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't advertise, right? Wrong. Scarcely made it back in one piece.
That's all for now.
Right then. Very well.
I'd like to ask you something.
Then I'd like to answer it. If I can, that is.
Oh, that's it.
Right then. Very well.
Oh, is she leaving? She's leaving. I'm gonna be looting like crazy. Ah, boo. Okay. Anywhere else? Can't go in there.
I saw this one episode of Terror on Monarch. Halcyon and Helen went down that waterfall in a barrel.
Really? Down this waterfall in a barrel. Well, let me take my advice and see if there's anything behind the waterfall. Oh, hello. Weird. Always check the behind the waterfalls, guys. Always. Oh, what is it? Plasma launcher. I wonder what these guys are doing. So I'll go up here just to check it out. What's up here? Enter Hawthorne's ID cartridge. Oh hey, on my ship here. That's nice. The ship's manifest. Everyone else, if I catch you using this thing, I'm going to tie steel to your feet and throw you in a sulfur pool. Not much. I don't really care about reading lists. I want the lore, damn it. Anybody? Anyone I can talk to here? Bunch of work. Vending machines. What's in here? I don't see anybody. I'm gonna have you guys stay outside so I can loot.
Be right there.
Open this up. I'm not gonna loot. I'm not gonna do that because then, you know. Yeah. All right. We'll repair. Let's break down some stuff. Don't need this. Don't need that. I could tinker with. This is the one Pravati has. Okay. Okay, this is where she was in there. Just chilling, hanging out. All right. Go talk to Catherine. Go talk to Catherine. Guess we can talk to Wesley here. Oh, we can talk to Niles and just make sure. He'd be like, hey, we definitely killed that one person.
Hey, if it ain't the cleaner, how'd the disposal go? Was it messy? I hope it was messy.
Okay, never mind. Anybody else up here? Nope, doesn't look. Oh.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story?
Oh, you don't even want to know. Well, it's the strangest thing, really, but I was frozen in space for 70 years, and then one day...
Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to.
Oh.
Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
How many bits we're talking about?
More than you can afford at this time.
Right, because we did just upgrade a bunch of stuff, so I mean, fair. You do serve drinks at this bar, right?
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook.
Firewater.
I got some snacks on offer too from time to time.
Is a sublight bar?
If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no. Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
All right. Well, let's see what they got. Not much. I think we're done, right? Yeah. Anybody else we can talk to? Nope. We'll talk to the other barkeep.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sent you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Got any what glacial age whiskey?
No, I don't have any... If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
What can I bet on?
Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Nice. All right, I'll get out of your hair, bro. All right, let's go talk to Catherine.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook.
I mean...
Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
I could listen to her talk for hours.
Oh.
Truthfully spoken, I do
Freaking
aim
Felix.
to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Charm. If by nugget of paradise you mean piece of manti dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
Half listening. Sandra said you know something about a corporation operating in secret on Monarch. You know what? We'll go with number 2 first.
If it's one that don't mind getting dirty, then I sure do. But how am I to know whether you're reliable, if not fully trustworthy?
You can trust me.
Against my better judgment, I do believe you.
Hell yeah.
There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
Got the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory.
Makes sense.
Owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Is that place under that waterfall that we went in there and there was like corporate people kind of like guarding it? I wonder if that's okay. What specifically do you want me to do? Easy as eating this cysty pig pie. We'll go with number 1.
Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do.
All right. Say I want wanted to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
If I wanted to kill him.
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
All right, sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a
Nope,
sewer
that's
pipe,
how I want it.
see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for
But I will
select
take that in ID.
clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Okay, and then we'll talk to her about.
How's Clive?
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
We'll talk about Sanjar.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
Cool. I'll check it
And
out.
I'll thank you kindly.
All right, that's enough for now. Cool. We got freaking missions. We got stuff to do.
Malin could sour milk just by glaring at it.
You know how there's folk who are all crusty outside, but warm and squishy inside? I'm pretty sure she's crust all the way through.
Oh, come on. She's like, she could be a sweetheart, probably. All right, guys. That's it for me, though. Keep in mind, though, I am going to be on, I guess, like vacation for a week. So I'll probably be back sometime January.
I think folks were pissing in the alleyways.
But I'll try to see if I can get some shorts ready, and that way you guys have some content, right? Some Thydren content, right? But yeah, guys, thanks y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, I appreciate it as well. Please come to the live stream. I stream Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I would love to interact with you guys. Sorry, I had to make sure that I got the look at this view. Look at this perfect view. I'm gonna save right here so I can come back to when in January and be like, oh yeah, that's a good view. But yeah, guys, take care. Have a great holiday, and I'll see you guys, I guess. Well, actually not in January. I'll be back. Let me check. On the 29th. So I'll see you guys on the 29th. All right, guys, take care. Bye. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with me.